Oh, I love me some new gear.
We got some new products coming to Enthusiast, and they're all based on your request. Pardon also my sleeve delete kit right here. Old shop shirt, United Diesel Pumpers Union, you know how it goes. It's getting super hot here in the summer, and I love it. I don't want it to get cold, but working in a shop with minimal airflow can be difficult at times, so we had to do the old sleeve delete mod to optimize airflow. It helps. So anyway, guys, based on all of your requests, we have new products coming to the Enthusiast portfolio. And these products aren't just like any product. For those of you that have decided to support the brand, A, I love you guys. You're absolutely awesome. B, a lot of you guys have had outstanding feedback about the 100% cotton shirts that we print on. They fit really well. They shrink just a little bit when they wash, but in my personal opinion, that slim fit shirt is what I love. And according to the website, if you order one size up, they'll fit a little bit looser if that's what you like. Now, I like 100% cotton shirts personally, but I also really love a nice quality tri-blend, and well, that's what we're bringing to the site, ladies and gentlemen. We have a bunch of new colors too. So here's like the surfer design, for instance. I'll just go through these real quick for you guys. Another surfer design. We've got the Holy Grail, and then of course the OG Simplicity. This is like a heather blue color, super rad. And then I'm kind of privy to this surfer design because it's one of our newer ones, although we have a lot of new ones coming for DDG number 4 here. So these are a tri-blend material. They're rayon, polyester, and cotton. It's like a 25-25-50 blend. These are already all pre-shrunk, so they're not gonna shrink at all. So for those of you that love the tri-blend stuff, now you have the option, if you decide to order, on the site where you can choose your material, and then its respective colors and sizes will appear. I am pumped about these, and they are so wicked soft. It's just like, this is what I wanna do all the time. Oh, and guys, also, if you've ever received any of my products and they smell like vinegar, that is basically the curing solution that we use to dry the designs. Don't worry, it's normal. Just throw them through a wash once and everything will be good. Oh man, now it's all gonna be wrinkly. Well, actually it won't be as wrinkly because of the blend. But I am really pumped about these. Here, hold on real quick. And well, this is kind of what they look like on modeling right now. But in all seriousness, guys, they fit super well. Oh man, and they are just so freaking soft. But back to the tank. Rather than converting the entire store over to these tri-blend material shirts, I wanted to leave the options open because we're automotive enthusiasts, guys. We love to have our options, and I wanted to give y'all more options for what it is that you enjoy, because I know that not everybody likes the same thing. So guys, stay tuned for DDG number 4 coming here at the end of the month. And speaking of DDG number 3, we do not have a winner for it yet, or at least when I'm filming this video with the spare time that I have. But I'm thinking about it right now. Maybe I will film an overlay to the beginning of this video if I have the winner information yet, but only time will tell. I should really fold these so they don't get wrinkly. I have nice stuff to wear. My wife doesn't get mad at me. I just want to like wrap myself in this material. It's so freaking soft. Now before we get started in today's video, I want to send a huge shout out to Merritt. Look what he sent. A custom Hot Wheels enthusiast Chevy Silverado? Are you kidding me? This is the sickest thing ever. DURTYMAX Jack, Holy Grail, Simplicity enthusiast designs all over. Dude, you are the absolute man. And he also sent one to our good friend Guitarmageddon, a Hot Wheels Freedom Rocket. That is super cool. Merritt, you are seriously the man. And guys, I want to thank everybody else that decided to contribute to the license plate wall here behind me. I have a whole bunch of other license plates that are right there that I haven't put up yet, but I have pretty much almost every state. I don't know what states I'm missing. If you don't see a state up here that you have or that you live in and you want to send one, all that P.O. box information is in the description below. This has got to be one of the top coolest things that I've ever received. I did receive once a Holy Grail embossed wood plank. That was also really cool. Now, today we are doing this. So, the Long Bed Larry project is evolving and evolving quick. Thus far, we've done some torsion leveling, which I'm actually really happy with because it's riding very, very well. We did a 5-inch MVRP exhaust, and we threw a set of 22x12 American Force Independent SS8s on it, which really kind of helped to give this truck a lot of character. Now, it still hasn't gotten window tint, which kind of sucks because I feel like I'm a fish driving around, but I kind of wanted to jump into some more performance stuff. I missed. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are... You know, Fast gives an energy supplement in here that I've never actually tried, and I tend to kind of question, not questioning Fast legitimacy, but they make diesel product fuel filters and they provide energy supplements. I don't know, kind of sketchy. Leave that right there. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are installing Fast 165 on old long bed Larry. So for those of you that know what that is, I'm sorry for the redundancy, but I know it would be statistically impossible that every single one of you in the audience knows exactly what that is. So let me explain.
The Fast 165 is basically just a fuel pump that you can add on to the truck. I have a Fast on literally every single truck that I own. They're absolutely awesome. You get fuel filtration. Actually, I'm sorry, this is the water separator. You get water separation and fuel filtration atop that of the under the hood fuel filter. So on these DURTYMAXs especially, there's a CP3 pump that basically acts as the heartbeat of the truck. It is then charged with not only pumping fuel into the motor, but also pulling fuel all the way back from the fuel tank, which is like all the way back here. So it has to suck it up and then inject it in. Well, the CP3 wasn't necessarily designed to do that. Rather, it was just to take fuel and break it down to the molecular level. Here I get all scientific, I can't even talk, and then provide it to the fuel system. So it kind of works a little bit harder than it has to right now because it actually has to siphon the fuel up. Whereas this will actually pump a whole bunch of gallons per minute. I don't know what they are, 165? Is that maybe the Fast 165? Yeah, I think it is. 165, Fast 165 gallons per minute to the CP3 pump. So rather than having to suck, break down, and then basically pump or provide, it can merely just take when it needs to and then provide into the motor after it was broken it down. So these things are absolute lifesavers to make that heart beat well. It's kind of like comparing like an athlete's heart to somebody that might not have the best diet or potentially high blood pressure. So in this kit, you also get your hoses, you have your power plant, and all your valves, fittings, zip ties, blah, 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 blah. And a sticker. We all love stickers. Now, I've got you guys on my GoPro. There's my other big camera. Let's talk about mounting options. It comes with this bracket right here, and it is kind of a universal style bracket. It can really kind of be used wherever you'd like it to. Option number one is right here. You've got your fill-up tube right here, and that actually acts as the return as well. Damn, look at that chassis. It is so clean. So it'll actually mount to the cab mount bolt, which is right there. You take that out, you mount it up, you tap in. Well, you actually have to cut into this fuel feed line. So that acts as the return for any discharge that is not used to go into the motor. Or a lot of people actually mount them up under here due to the fact that they are just way out of the way then. But I believe that this truck actually has the extra large fuel tank. So sometimes you should actually mount them. I can't remember if it's back here. It's on one of these sides. Either way, people do mount them up. Wow, this is tight fit underneath there. I am not going to do that because I just like the filters out here. They're way easier to access. Screw off, screw on. You have to replace them, which is roughly every, I don't know, 5,000 miles. I say like every other oil change. So 5, 6, 7,000 miles, something like that. So that's where we're going to be mounting the Fast today. All right, guys, this part's extremely hard to film because it's tucked up by the fuel cooler, which is basically all the way like right in there. But these are the release tools that you need in order to get the lines out. And then basically these are the tap fittings. So one's gonna go in here and clip in, and that's kind of how they work right there. Now, I don't wanna clip these together, but you can see this ring and these fittings actually kind of clip into one another. Now, you don't wanna clip these two because one is a male and then a female, but that is how you tap into the feed line for the truck. So I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll catch you guys in a minute. Oh, there it is. Always sneeze in the vlog in the summertime. Ugh. Glasses. Safety first, kids. All right, lines are connected. Ugh, the hardest part right there. All right, right, I didn't want to bore you guys with the electrical work, but we have it all connected. Got the positive, the negative. The fuse tap here, as you guys can see, it's a dual fuse tap. And then I cut out small sections of the fuse box right there, and right there. So that way everything can fit up in here real nice and good like, and it looks very clean. Have all the wire loom organized there, have it all zip tied up underneath. Last thing we need to do is throw the filters on. We got ourselves a working Fast, boys. Now, the one complaint I do have with Fast is that they just recently changed their filter size. I don't know why they did that. It's probably cheaper. Pretty much any reason any company does anything is because of cost. I think I have extra filters here. These are the old Fast filters versus the new ones. You can see the new ones are smaller. There's the water separator, and then there's the fuel filter. It's considerably smaller, about 2.5 inches on the fuel side, about 1 inch on the water side. But the one thing is these don't have the drain plug, whereas these do. They have a drain plug right here that you could screw off and drain water. So it's almost like they want you to change them more and basically buy service filters rather than just drain them for a little while. So kind of sucks. It is what it is though. Leave that one unscrewed and then we'll prime the pump. Kind of makes a mess, so be prepared to clean up a little bit. Here it comes. Showtime. There it is. Makes a little bit of a mess. Try and collect it as quick as you can. Tighten that other pump filter. Clean up the mess. And boys, we have a working Fast. And I always like to keep these service filters around because you got to change them out regularly, like I said.
Do you hear that sound? That's the sound of my future. Yes, guys, we are back home. We got Long Bed Larry sitting right over here. He's running great. I just wanted to comment on the characteristic changes of a lift pump. You don't really get power per se, but you do get throttle responsiveness, and you do kind of get a little bit more pedal predictability, if you know what I mean. The truck doesn't feel as laggy. That's just because it doesn't have to, again, siphon that fuel from the tank, whereas now it kind of just takes as it needs it because the fuel is being delivered to the pump. We like quality service, and that's what a Fast is to an injection pump and a diesel, if there's anything that you took away from this video. There's the Fast and the Mini-Max, and the beautiful LML has a Fast on there as well. Oh man, Trace and Mello, I am so preparing for you guys right now. But on a serious note, I have a date with my 36-inch X-Mark. A lot of you guys ask why I have an X-Mark for a small property. Well, my property is not that small. It's just kind of deceiving from what it is that you can see on the video. Plus, that's a 36-inch. It's not the biggest thing. If there's one thing that you guys don't know about me, it's that I used to have a landscaping business. Growing up, my parents basically instilled a work ethic in me, and I ran with that work ethic. I grew my business up to the point where I actually had a 48-inch pistol grip. This is like the ECS controls, for those of you that know. I had the pistol grip, which is kind of the standard grip, 48-inch, and I had an X-Mark Laser Z 60-inch. That was quite an accomplishment for me back in the day, but I ended up getting out of that business really for no other reason than the fact that I'm really allergic to grass, and I'm gonna feel like crap after I cut the lawn. But I like to stripe the grass. Guys, once you go a commercial mower, you can't go back. And anybody out in the audience that knows, I know you know. So guys, DDG3 number winner. The DDG3 winner should be coming very soon. I'm hoping as soon as the next upload, because we're right about that 2-week period once the giveaway is closed completely. And we are going to be announcing DDG number 4 here in just a few weeks, guys. Just a few weeks in July. That's about all I can say right now. July, a big announcement is coming, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. With that said, my likely, I love you guys. Do what you do best. Tap that subscribe button on your way out, and I'll see y'all in the next upload.
It's getting harder.